So you want to level up fast, huh? Well, this video from SweePee will help you, kinda. So before the video starts, real quick, I just want to touch up on some things that are going to be important for the starter guide itself. Alright, so first things first, I have 2 messages from the developer himself that he said in the Discord. If you aren't in the Discord for some reason, I'll just relay those messages to you right now. First thing is there will be mobile compatibility on release, okay? So if you guys can look at this tweet right here, or not tweet, the message he sent right here, he said he didn't initially anticipate on having mobile release on launch, but he tried it out and it actually works. So he said he tried it on his iPhone XR and it ran surprisingly well. And right here he says, I'm confirming mobile support will exist on release. So most likely will be there on release. I'm gonna say 95%, but if not, it will definitely come soon. So next thing, so the developer also has some Q&A questions that he answered over here as well. So this is all in the Discord, just letting you know. So link to the Discord down below. First thing is the Trello, okay? There will be a Trello for the game. You might not be able to see it right now, but when the game actually releases, the Trello will be in the Discord. I'm assuming they'll probably add everybody unless you guys see the Discord after that. So it says open on launch right here. Second thing, the game will not be paid access, okay? So the game will just be free on release. All right, so you ain't got to worry about all that. Third thing, this one kind of isn't as important, I guess, but you know, just in case you wanted to know or you missed out on it, they will lower the cost of game passes. So I mean, that's a plus for everybody, I guess. And yeah, that's basically it for that. So now let's get into the actual starter guide of the video. All right, so first things first, it is a JoJo's game after all, so the main thing you're gonna want to know about is stands, right? So you want to know how to get a stand, okay? Well, basically it's kind of similar to every other JoJo's game where you have to go around the map and you find an arrow, okay? That's really what it is. Now moving on to the part that's different about it is that there's actually different types of arrows in game. There's 4 different types of arrows, right? They're regular stand arrows, unusual arrows, gleaming arrows, and cursed arrows. So I'll break them down to you one by one. I feel like you can kind of see where this is headed, but regular arrows are just kind of common stands, or kind of the trashy stands, you know what I mean? Next thing is unusual stand arrows. Those are like more uncommon stands, you know, still semi trash, but you know, better than regular ones. Next thing is gleaming stand arrows. Now these are a bit, you know, this is on the rare stand side, okay? So if you get a gleaming arrow, they're a bit harder to find, but the stands you get will be better than the unusual ones or the regular ones. Now cursed arrows, these ones are rare plus, okay? So you'll get a rare stand most of the time, and these ones are actually different because the way you get them is you actually have to go into Dio's mansion. Yeah, for this one you find these arrows in Dio's mansion, and that's kind of how it works. All right, so we went over a lot of the more basic things. All right, so now let's move on to the actual storyline of the game. So this game is a story-based game. So when you first spawn into the game, you won't actually be in the area I'm at right now. This is where you first spawn in after you finish the first mission. So the first mission of the game is a part of the main storyline, and this is where you kind of just fight an NPC, talk to somebody, and then you spawn over here. And then after that, there are different types of missions throughout the game. There's side quests and then there's main quests, right? So side quests, you need to do side quests in order to do the main quest. So what I mean by that, let's say you're level 15, for example, right? And then let's say your main quest is level 20. You're gonna need to do a bunch of side quests in order to do the main quest. So you need to level up to 20 to be able to do the main quest. Pretty self-explanatory. I feel like you get that, right? All right, bet. One quest I've heard of that actually levels you up pretty decently is actually the pizza side quest. That one gives you 400 EXP per mission. So yeah, you definitely want to go up and do that one. That's actually located around the graveyard area, so I'll show you guys in the video. And with that, all you got to do is just keep doing your side quests and your main quests to keep leveling up, and that's really all that is, you know. It's pretty easy, you know. And I also enjoy that it's kind of not you just sitting in one spot and just fighting the same old bandit over and over. I kind of like the fact that there's a storyline to it, and you get to go to all these different places around the map, and there's, you know, side quests and then the main missions and all that. It's definitely a bit different from what we're used to lately. So yeah, I really like it. Now some tips I want to give you guys while you're actually playing the game is, if there's any game passes you do want to get for this game, I definitely recommend you get the 2x EXP one, because obviously, you know, that helps you level up faster. Also the motorcycle game pass. Now you might be wondering, why would I ever get a motorcycle game pass? Well listen, bro, you kind of run a little slow in this game, I can't lie. Yeah, you be running and it still feels like you're not, you know what I mean? So definitely recommend getting the motorcycle. It'll just help you travel around the map a lot quicker, which in turn helps you level up quicker, and turn lets your double EXP not run out as, you know, as fast, because you're able to move around the map even quicker, you know. So yeah, now one of the last things I want to talk to you guys about is stand attributes. Okay, now stand attributes is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy to understand. All right, so there's a list of stand attributes on here that I'll put up on the screen, and these kind of determine how your stand works in a way. So they all work similarly, but they're categorized in different brackets. So you might find a stand and use the arrow, right? And you might get a stand in the attribute section that says fast or speedy or supersonic supersonic. All that means is your stand is categorized in the speed section, and your stand is a bit more focused on being faster than it is being more powerful or being more tanky with health. So every stand is somewhat different. You might get a stand that's, you know, powerful and it does, you know, a bit more damage, things of that nature. And also they're also categorized in, you know, rarity too. So now the rarest ones in this game are heroic, legendary, godlike, and Congo. Okay, now they're super rare. Some of them are 0.005% to even get. So those ones are damage and defense buff ones. So yeah, they're definitely really hard to get. But you know, if you come by them, yeah, you best believe you gotta keep it. So what I've just told you guys are all just the basics of the game. I haven't went super in depth with certain things because this is just a starter guide. So obviously I'm just trying to get you guys started in the game. But there's also dungeons, which I forgot to mention as well. You can also get a bunch of rare items from that too. I can make a whole separate video talking about that, but I don't want this video to be super long. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.